A pleasant evening to you all. In today's summary, the residents of Okap, Ansopin and Pointe-la-Rue will soon have a new health center on Ile Soleil. President Wevel Rom-Kalawan and the Minister for Health, Peki Vidot, laid the foundation stone and unveiled the plaque for the new health center this morning. Dr. Danny Louange, Chief Executive of the Healthcare Agency, said the new center will replace the existing one, which is in poor condition, and will also offer new services such as physiotherapy and a small laboratory. The new health center will better the services offered to the more than 15,000 people in the Eastern Mai region. The minister responsible for tourism, Sylvestre Radegonde, called on students who will be pursuing their studies at the Seychelles Tourism Academy STA as of next Monday to pursue a career in the tourism industry. Minister Radegonde was speaking during the STA induction session held at the International Conference Center, attended by students, their parents, and also the STA officials. The students were also formally introduced to the institution, its expectations, and also the rules they should follow. The school's director, Richard Mathiot, stated that he expects students to understand the sacrifices they will have to make when pursuing a career in the tourism sector.
This industry requires a lot from you. Personal commitment. STA is a training center that requires a lot of commitments from parents, students, and everybody. These students, I have some good advice for you. Number one, be ambitious. Be accountable of your actions. Aim high. Commit yourself to the industry in your studies. Prove to your parents that you can make it till the end. Abide to the principles and regulations of this academy. Be always on time because your guests will not wait for you. Be role models for this academy and Seychelles and the industry. Lastly, the Academy expects a lot from you. It expects you to engage yourselves as role model, whether by your uniform or without your uniform. The Academy will not compromise on the following: discipline, respect, bad attitude. When I say respect, I emphasize and I stress from your colleagues, your lecturer, and your parents, and whoever works at the academy.
AMSA Health Care makes its annual donation to the National Council for Children NCC. The donation took place this week in the presence of the Chief Operations Officer of AMSA Group, Fatima Ajmal, who came to Seychelles specifically for this donation. Orphanages, nursing homes, and mosques in the country are the places that AMSA Healthcare chooses to make such donations.
Philanthropic activities are part of a group as AMSA. We have been doing it for past so many years. Here in Seychelles as well, from the last 3-4 years, Madam, the director of AMSA Group, Madam Fatima Ajmal, she's been here every year around this time to make some donations to the activities. Children, orphanages, old age home is very dear to her. So this is a passion. Before Ramadan month. So this is a passion that the group, the AMSA group itself takes up these activities, and they come and do some activities here. They also have some activities going on in India, because based out of India initially, they have huge hospitals, schools running there. So this is part of something to give back to the society. So this is what the AMSA group stands for.
Seychelles is once again participating in a World Expo. Japan is the host country for this year's expo, which starts on the 13th of April and ends on the 13th of October. Expo Japan 2025 is a global exhibition focusing on innovation, culture, and also sustainability. This is not the first time that Seychelles participates in such an event. In 2021 to 2022, Seychelles participated in the 2020 Expo held in Dubai. The three main sectors participating in this year's expo are fisheries, blue economy, and aquaculture sector, the tourism sector, as well as the Seychelles Investment Board (SIB). A ceremony last night at the Savoy Resort, the Embassy of Japan celebrated the 65th birthday of the Japanese Emperor Naruhito, and in April 2029 former Emperor Akihito Naruhito father stepped down from the throne, and Naruhito was sworn in as the 126th Emperor of Japan the next day. And in a speech to commemorate the occasion, the first Japanese ambassador, Sakuta Nakoto, who resides in Seychelles, said Japan remains committed to promoting peace and prosperity between Seychelles and his country.
At a ceremony last night at the Savoy Hotel, the Embassy of Japan celebrated the 65th birthday of the Japanese Emperor Naruhito. In April 2019, former Emperor Akihito, Naruhito's father, abdicated from the throne, and Naruhito was sworn in as the 126th Emperor of Japan the next day. The first Japanese ambassador with residence in Seychelles, Sakuta Makoto, said in his speech that Japan remains committed to promoting peace and prosperity between the two countries.
Since establishing a diplomatic presence in Seychelles in 2019 and upgraded to full-fledged embassy last year, I have been privileged to serve as Japan's first resident ambassador to Seychelles. My mission is to further strengthen the tie between our countries, especially Seychelles prepared to celebrate its 50th anniversary of independence next year.
Minister responsible for Foreign Affairs, Sylvestre Radigon, raised a toast to the good health of Emperor Naruhito. He also noted in his message that it marks 80 years since the atomic bomb attack on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and since then, Japan has been a strong advocate against such catastrophic events.
Fast advocacy for nuclear disarmament and non-proliferation has been unwavering, and Seychelles fully supports its leadership in these efforts. Japan's resilience in the aftermath of such devastation and its transformation into a global advocate for peace and diplomacy serve as an inspiration to the world. We stand firmly alongside Japan in working towards a future free from the threat of nuclear warfare.
The ambassador of Japan says that Japan will continue to support the government of Seychelles in several sectors that will help further develop its economy.
And with this, we end this news summary. More news coming up at 8. Stay tuned.